Good morning everyone. This is Kaelan Kamikawa. This time, I will tell you how to remove the watermark of the video. Last time, to remove the watermark in the video I talked about the possibility of using CapCut's mask function. As a method of removing the watermark, there are also dedicated apps such as the Video Watermark app. Unfortunately, it's just a mosaic with hair, which isn't very useful. However, CapCut has a function called mask. You can make, other than a specific part, transparent, and conversely, make a specific part transparent. Well, CapCut is a really great app. With this, you can make not only mosaics but also quite tricky videos, but I came up with the idea that it could be used for watermark removal. For example, after making a video with CapCut I want to add more interesting effects to it, or add background music. It is a time when you want to add a function that CapCut does not have. In other words, from video without watermark, when you create a watermarked video with effects in another app, I'm assuming that the watermark is a little intrusive. Well, I should charge it. I don't know until I try it on a trial basis to see if it's worth using even if I charge it. I am assuming that time. For specific operations, use CapCut 1, based on watermarked video with effects, down. 2. Accurately overlay the original video without watermark on the top with inset composition. Then, use the mask function to overlay the watermarkless video on top of it, mask the part that will have a watermark, and hollow it out. The other, non-watermarked parts are made transparent. Then, when the two videos are exactly overlapped, in the part with watermark, the video without watermark overlaps and the watermark disappears. And since the non-watermarked part of the video that overlaps above is transparent, it is a karakuri that the part of the video with effects below is displayed. If the watermark part does not move or change color, I think this method can be used effectively. Unfortunately, when I added the effect, if the effect causes the watermark to move violently, rotate, or change color, I was wondering if it could be used because the boundaries would be clear. In that case, change the color only for that part with the adjustment function, or if it is absolutely useless, if you lower the transparency only for that part and display the watermark part, I think that the sense of incongruity will disappear. For effects that rotate the video you only have to display the watermark for that part. Rather, by dividing it that way, there is no sense of discomfort. I think that watermarks will also create videos that you don't really care about. Well, this is a matter of taste. Well, if you don't like it, just don't use such effects. Then, I tried to demonstrate it immediately, so please have a look. 1. When the watermark part does not change color and does not move. In this case, the watermark will not appear cleanly.
Good morning everyone. This is Kaelan Kamikawa. This time, we will tell you how to transfer videos created on iPhone to PC.
2. When there is a part that is slightly off the top, bottom, left, and right. Divide the video only for that part and move it up, down, left, and right to make adjustments. Two. When the color of the watermark has changed. In this case, if it is left as it is, the color will change and the boundary will be visible. Divide the video only where that part becomes clear. Use the adjustment function to change the color and brightness. You can also slightly reduce the transparency of the mask area to obscure the boundaries. 3. When using an effect that moves the watermark part. In that case, divide the video only for that part and let's reduce the transparency and rather display the watermark. By doing so, only here I use a special effect. With the appeal, the watermark will be displayed. Well, the point is that you only have to be convinced. Did you confirm whether the watermark can be removed by the above operation? If you plan to use it in the future, we recommend that you pay for it. So, anyway, the mask function of CapCut is a great feature that can be used for various trick videos in the future. CapCut is an app that looks forward to the future. I look forward to your future success. That's all.